welcome back to our 31 Days of Halloween Old School Scares, and we're just about finished with our werewolf movies. This is our second to last movie, and this is going to be Ginger Snaps from 2000. Pretty great movie. This movie was very interesting. I remember seeing it when it first came out, and it really resonated with me back then. It's a coming-of-age story for young girls, and it's kind of an allegory for getting their first period, right? So it's, it's... Even the box art, I think, talked about, getting that curse, right, which was some of the language they used to use back in the day the first time a girl would, get her period, menstruate the first time. And this is kind of that whole story. These two sisters, just really unhappy, living in the suburbs, make a pact to commit suicide by the time they become 16, before, they would either get out of the suburbs or die together. And they live in this town, they're bullied, they're outcast, they're super fascinated with death. And in this movie, basically they've just had enough of being bullied, and they actually go to bully one of the bullies and take her dog, and there's a bunch of dog killings going on in the town. And the titular character, Ginger, gets bitten by a werewolf, and then as the werewolf is chasing them to finish her off, it gets hit by a truck and killed. And the rest of the movie basically focuses on Ginger's transformation and how her personality just completely changes, and she's a different person, and her sister's still trying to save her. It's a really well done movie. The effects are good. It really is kind of a teen body horror movie, if you will, for this young girl who just is very unhappy, and she's transformed into this, otherworldly being, and is going through a ton. I would tell you there's a couple of really good effective scenes in the movie. I was trying to think of the best scare, and I was really torn between the initial werewolf attack or the attack at the end where Ginger goes after her sister and their friend Sam, who is the drug dealer that actually killed the werewolf that was chasing them with his truck accidentally. So I think it's one of those two scenes. They're both very well done. They're both very creepy. But this is a really good werewolf movie. It's low budget, a lot of inexperienced actors, but they actually do a really good job, and it's a very honest movie. Like, you can tell there's a lot of sincerity, and there's a lot of passion that went into it. And I love a movie like that, where people are making something that they're genuinely passionate around. So a good movie, again, something I would recommend. It's about an hour and 50 minutes, so it's a little bit of a longer movie. It's still under 2 hours, but good cinematography, good creature effects. I think this one, out of all the werewolf movies we talked about, is one of the better stories that really goes in and goes a little deeper into the werewolf mythos, and really where these two young girls are kind of playing in that place. Tomorrow we wrap up our werewolf movies with Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. And I look forward to sharing that with you. That's a heck of a lot of fun. If you haven't done so far, please hit the like and subscribe button. We have new movies and new reviews coming all the time, I should say. And as always, stay scary, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Thank you.